It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Pistons. Ewing right side. Can't hit from in close. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit. Will they?
Durant uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby outside to the left side wing. Just 3 to shoot. Releases. And it's sent back by PD.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Thompson surveying the floor. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, Ewing. Back to Brunson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Rocket substitution. Number 10.
Houston leading by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's McBride. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Now Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Brunson, good.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to McBride. On the wing, Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Durant for 3. Great play by Bird to set it up. Durant's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Brunson. Out to Ewing. Over Smith. No good from Ewing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 8-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Bridges. Scoreless thus far. Misses from close range. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the...
Houston, 17.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Durant. The baseline J. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. DB, it's hard to believe, but OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Şengün. And they'll get another chance. Out to Smith. Pass to Durant. Over McBride. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Outside, Russell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you guys.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Şengün, no good. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. In the corner, it's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Eason's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Houston with a big group substitution here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson. The layup off target.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Towns, the screen. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Rockets leading by 7. Bird outside. Takes it inside. Larry Bird off the drive.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Pass to Clarkson. And stolen by Thompson. Van Vliet wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the paint. And they get it. Towns at the elbow. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A baseline J. And the jumper is on the mark. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Yabusele. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Capella. 5 to shoot. Here's Eason. Bird inside the three-point line. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pass to Capella. Outside, KD. Out to Thompson. Van Vliet with it. Bridges covering. And here's Bird for 3. Knicks trailed by 7. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to McBride. Anunoby outside. Drives to the hoop. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Thompson trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Basket good. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Bird outside. Tipped away. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Pass to KD. Shoots over Bridges. The Rockets with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Pass to Clarkson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Brunson. Now here's Ewing. Will it go? The rebound by Steven Adams.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's Clarkson. Brunson outside. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Let's hear it for your Knicks 7th half squad.
Ewing inside. And Ewing slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. No good from Bird.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Inside. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Now, here is Russell. Screen by Bird. On the wing, Bird. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Bird. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Back to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Ewing. Bird pulls it in. Rockets leading by 12. Smith left side. And here's Russell. In the corner, it's Eason. It's Bird, top of the key. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
New York, 27. Houston, 39.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here are the Knicks now, down by 12. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Some nice passing by New York here. Pick by Bridges. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
KD looking around. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Clarkson outside. Towns with it. Now Smith defending. And Towns throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
High post, KD. In the corner, it's Capella. Pass to Smith. Now Easton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And here's Brunson outside. Houston leading by 11. Outside Durant. Shoots over Clarkson. And the shot is long. Ewing right side. Outside Bridges. Cleared away by Capella. Rockets leading by 11. Stolen by Anunoby. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Towns. Outside, Brunson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Durant finishing it off in transition.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
McBride with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Now here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Rocket 6.
Really smart play by Bridges. Just that pump fake gets that defender off balance. Nicely done.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. This is Van Vliet. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Now Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Oh, the dunk!
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Off the glass.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl-Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Thompson outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Bridges. The putback. Towns.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
And Towns drops them both. And it's the Rockets with the ball. At one point, they led by 16.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Rockets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.